Hey guys, and welcome back to another Sheffield Steelers guy video. Happy April everyone. We have reached April. We are in the final, we've just gone past the final month of the season, and today is part 2 of the previews for the title videos for this week. Yesterday we previewed all 3 teams. Today we're going to be looking at all 3 teams more in depth, starting with the Sheffield Steelers. If you guys going to enjoy this video, give it a like and of course subscribe for more Sheffield Steelers guys news, analyst videos, reactions and content as well. And without further ado, let's hop into this video. So as you guys know, we are not that far away from Saturday. Today is Tuesday and we are getting closer and closer and closer to the big Steelers game against the Cardiff Devils on Saturday. Now, as of making this video, the Steelers have already sold 8,000 tickets for Saturday's game against the Cardiff Devils. 8,000 sold, and it's not even Wednesday, and they're probably going to sell this game out. And every time I go on the Steelers Orange Army chat on Facebook, there are so many people saying, where can I get tickets for Coventry? Is there any more tickets for Coventry? We are literally doing Operation Make Coventry Orange. There are so many people going to Coventry. I'm tempting to say to Dad, should we not go to Saturday's game? Can we see if we can go to Sunday's game? Because there's that many people going. If we end up winning the league, I want to be there for real and witness the Steelers do it. So, let's talk about the Steelers running. Since the league announced that the league title would go down to the final weekend on the 5th of April, the Sheffield Steelers have gone on a massive winning streak, which is really good. We're in the business end of the season, obviously, and the Steelers obviously don't want to drop any points. The Cardiff Devils, on the other hand, they have dropped points, but we're not talking about them, we're talking about the Steelers. The Steelers started their run in a few obvious weeks ago, and I am on YouTube, so I'm going to have a look at my YouTube to see what run-ins we had. Obviously, we started the run-in with the game against Guildford. Now, that game was close. Guildford went 1-0 up at one bit, but VT Vainio and Samuel Tremblay scored the 2 goals to win the game for the Steelers. The night after, the Sheffield Steelers welcomed the Cardiff Devils to the Utilita Arena on night 2 of Retro Night. The Steelers went 2-0 up and then the Cardiff Devils scored. The Steelers fired back and made it 3-1, and then Cardiff scored again, and then the Steelers made it 4-2, and then the Cardiff Devils scored near the end of the game to make it 4-3. This result took Steelers 1 point behind the Belfast Giants. Then the Steelers travelled to Glasgow to take on the Glasgow Clan in a massive game, while the Belfast Giants were in Cardiff. The Steelers absolutely demolished the Glasgow Clan, winning the game 10-2 in Glasgow. The second time that the Steelers had scored 10 goals past a Scottish team in the same month. The Steelers then returned home to play the Manchester Storm the night after to go top of the league. They won that game 4-1. And then obviously the Steelers played the Dundee Stars, winning that game 5-1. And then they took on the Fife Flyers, obviously, on Sunday, winning the game 8-4. So if you look at all those results, the Steelers just don't look like they're going to lose a game at the moment. The Cardiff Devils' form is starting to get better, and they will obviously want to cause an upset for the Sheffield Steelers. Whatever the weather, I know if the Steelers are winning against Cardiff, everybody's going to be paying attention to the game in Belfast between the Belfast Giants and the Nottingham Panthers. I am getting more nervous and more stressed about this weekend as the days go by. As I make more videos tomorrow, I'll be more stressed than I am today. Thursday, I'll be more stressed than I am on Wednesday, and on Friday, I'll be the most stressed I've been all week about the game. Now, obviously, in 2022, the Steelers were put in a similar position to win the league as well. They had to win 2 games against the Belfast Giants at home, and then they had to win Glasgow away to win the league. Obviously, that Belfast Giants team was very good that year, and the Sheffield Steelers look like the best team in the league at the minute. Now, obviously, we've got to take into effect that the Steelers are playing the Cardiff Devils, and the Steelers have had the better of the series at home, but the Steelers and Devils have actually shared the fair share of having a better series at home this season. When the Steelers have gone to Cardiff and took on the Cardiff Devils in Wales, the Devils have beaten the Steelers every single time, apart from 1 game in pre-season. But when the Steelers have hosted Cardiff at home, the Steelers have won every single game. Now, I know a lot of fans are nervous because we're playing Cardiff. My dad is saying that we're not going to do it, but you've really got to have faith going into these games over the weekend. I can see the Steelers beating the Cardiff Devils. The Steelers will come out with more momentum and will want it more than the Cardiff Devils. The night after, the Sheffield Steelers will be travelling to the Sky Dome in front of a ginormous section of Steelers fans. Whatever the result happens in Belfast the night before will determine the night after. Now, I do think the Steelers are going to win the league. Hear me out. So, Belfast play in Belfast on the first night. The next night, Belfast are in Nottingham. I can see Nottingham and Belfast splitting the series, the Steelers having so much momentum on Saturday, and the Steelers just beating the Coventry Blaze on Sunday. Now, I am going to order a plush traffic cone, so if the things that I have said do happen on Sunday's game, I will be wearing that traffic cone on my head with my Steelers scarf on. I am going all out. Talking of all out, Steelers owner Tony Smith has asked all the Steelers fans to wear as much orange as possible on Saturday's game. Don't wear a green coat over your shirt. Try and find an orange shirt. Wear it to the game. You need to wear orange on Saturday. We need to make the arena. Do you remember in the Challenge Cup final against Guildford and we had balloons? Take some balloons with you. Take some traffic cone hats with you. Take some orange sunglasses with you. Make the arena look like a ginormous Crayola highlighter. Make it look like an orange highlighter. I want to see the building covered in orange. When blackout happens, get your orange flag, put it on your flashlight, make the arena light up. Make the players, and please, don't make the place sound like a library. The boys will need you more than ever this weekend, and with each day I get more stressed for it, but I get more excited for it at the same time. Guys, what do you think is going to happen this weekend between the Steelers and the Devils and the Steelers and the Blaze? Tomorrow we will be going through the Nottingham Panthers running for the league title. Are they better off winning the league title? We're going to look at their games and see if they're going to win the league or not. And then obviously on Thursday we're going to go through the Belfast Giants running for the league title. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like and of course subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for another Sheffield Steelers Guys video. That's it from Steelers Guy.